Welcome to another edition of Business Connections, where we put the spotlight on the small businesses of your community. I'm Larry Seaman, your host, and today we're at TSR Hockey. And we have Brendan and Dave here to talk a little bit about what TSR stands for, and we'll go from there. We'll start off with Brendan.
My name's Brendan Sheehy. I'm from North Andover, Massachusetts.
Okay.
I have a wife and 2 kids down there.
Okay.
I've been here for 11 years with Dave in business at TSR.
Tell me a little bit about what TSR stands for and a little bit about the business, and then we'll go into more detail later.
When we first started, we were doing a lot of repairs, mainly hockey, but we didn't want to just limit it to hockey repairs, so we called it Total Sports Repair. Started in a small store in Lawrence, Massachusetts, 400 square feet, I believe.
425 square feet.
425 square feet.
Okay.
No windows. And Dave and I started that about 11 years ago.
Little cement box and an ice cold hockey rink.
Yeah.
Okay.
We started it with the repair end of things and slowly realized that to make money you had to get into the retail portion of it, and we slowly evolved into a larger role in the retail bit of it, and slowly evolved into having to move into a bigger store and a bigger store and a bigger store, and here we are.
Taking more
Did you
space
start-
in bigger stores.
Did you start off playing hockey?
I played hockey, yes, my whole life. I still play.
And what did you play? What position?
I was a forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Played all the way up, and I still play 3 nights a week.
Yeah.
So
In Lawrence, or?
we play in Lawrence, Andover, Haverhill. Yep.
Okay, great.
The same rinks all the little guys around here play in.
Right. Why did you get into this business as opposed to something else?
Well, when I got out of high school, I started working for a hockey company and was doing the warranty end of things for repairing, fixing, modifying skates before they went out, a lot of the pro end of things and stuff like that. So when the opportunity came up we finally needed to look for something outside of the business I was working for because they were closing down a facility, laying off or whatnot. Brennan and I decided to give a go at it and see if we could make a living at it. We both needed to do something at the time, and it was
Either one of you?
pretty short risk as far as we didn't have to. We started so small that we didn't have to invest a ton of money to do it, and if it didn't work out, it didn't work out, and so let's try it and see what happens.
Either one of you have business background?
Not a bit.
Okay.
0.
So it
We
must have
learn
been
as we go.
tough starting up then.
Yeah, I mean, Brennan's obviously the PR guy. He's the guy that brings the people to the store at the beginning, and I was kind of the one that made sure that we were collecting the right amount of money in order to stay alive and whatnot. So it worked out pretty good. They say partners are for dancing, but
These two
we
work
dance
out.
pretty good together, so it works out.
We were in a rink, which meant there was always people there. We had to do it, and we started we didn't have any help. We didn't have any hired help. It was just the 2 of us every day for 3 years straight, 7 days a week. But like Dave said before, we started as a repair store. It was kind of our niche.
Yeah.
From that, the retail started growing, and it's really turned into a retail outlet with a minor in repairs.
There's a lot to be said about being able to service the equipment that you sell, which
True.
some stores
Yeah.
aren't able to offer, and we are. So that's a little bit of an advantage that we have.
Hockey and lacrosse are both rough games where the equipment gets worn,
For sure.
tattered.
Yeah.
We have the ability to get you back out there, get you back going.
What's the biggest repair you have to make?
Probably, I'd say skate blades, repairing skate blades,
Okay.
replacing skate blades.
It's the most common. It's
it's
the
the
hardest.
most-
It's actually
Right.
the easiest, but it's
That's
the
it.
most common.
But we do stitching. We do stitch work. If equipment tears off, shoulder, some caps tear off or whatnot. If the equipment tears during the course of a game, we can fix that. Gloves get worn in the course of a game. We could patch holes in gloves. We can fix just about anything there is to fix on a hockey skate or hockey equipment, I think. We've adapted some of our ways, where we carry more lines, actually invest more in product now. So we have lower price points
Yeah.
that are growing. So when everyone started cutting back, we pushed forward and added more products to our store to enhance, to help those that couldn't afford some of the higher end stuff. We brought in lower lines and
Yeah.
lower price point skates.
Good. Let's take a little bit of a tour. See what you got to
Oh.
offer.
Now we're taking you to our tour of the store. This is our office where we have all our bookkeeping done and any of the ordering we could set up in here when salesmen come in or when teams come in to purchase product from us. Some of my trophies throughout the course of the years and whatnot, some memorabilia. Game 4 of the World Series, which I was at
Excellent.
to see the Red Sox win in 2004 out in St. Louis. So over here now we have our goalie section. Just a little section we're working on. This is for goalie protection. This is goalie alone. We can go into the forward protection after, but this is these.
Yeah.
These are all made out of foam now. They used to be made out of deer hair, stuffed pads. Now they make all goalie pads out of foam, lighter weight, and a little more. They last longer. These are all our goalie sticks. These are now made out of composite materials, and actually, our most popular one would be actually a foam core goalie stick. A little lighter weight, a lot more durable.
Very good.
This is our repair room. Like I said, we could repair just about any problems you may that may occur in the game of hockey. This is an old eyelet
You gotta
machine.
take these things out. See how the water's under there?
Oh, all right.
And see what it does to the rivets?
To repair the eyelets, this is all the materials that we would use to fix anything you might,
We should,
any problems you might have.
He's been skating every day.
So we have a special skate sharpener here, a computerized skate sharpener that we just got, that
It's gonna happen if you don't.
we can cut the contour of your blade, so change the way you want to skate, we can change it for you. Like Dave was saying, we do a lot of blade changes. These are riveters to rivet on skates. This is a skate stretcher to stretch skates out. This is Dan over here in the LA Kings jersey. Dan runs this entire back room. That's his. He's the one in charge of all the sharpenings and all the blade work that goes on back here, and a little more than that. He's, as you can see, we do a bunch of all the returns in the country for Bauer hockey. So any broken stick or anything gets shipped back here. Billy processes them at quite a fast rate. And then Dan charges shipping anything out, or we have back here. This is a special sewing machine called a post machine that we can get in to the smallest of spots. We can get into fingers or whatnot. So really made to get into hard to reach places, not like your standard home singer. It's a little more robust than that and a little easier to work. It's a little easier to get into hard to reach places. Dan's the best. When all your employees want him to sharpen your skates and they sharpen their skates as well, they all go to Dan. We all like the way Dan does it. He's the best. Like we said, this gentleman came from York, Maine this morning just to have his skates fixed by TSR and Dan. Well, what Dan's doing right now is cutting a hollow inside the blade.
Okay.
And we offer different hollows for different players, like different depths. Some like them real sharp.
Yeah.
When it's less sharp, it provides more glide. It's easier to skate on them, but some of them like that bite. We offer different grooves that people know, and it goes from there. That was what he was using was honing oil to put a better finish on the skate.
I'd like to thank you all for coming to visit us here at TSR today.
All right, Dave and Brendan, thank you very much for allowing us to come in with our cameras.